Okay. Hello. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Farish from Taskade, and today we're going to be talking about Genesis again. Couple of updates since we last spoke. So, today I'll be showing you all of the updates that we have. And we'll take it easy, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so let me just share my screen, and here we are. Okay, so today's agenda is really simple. We're gonna talk about the drag and drop image to the TAA, which is your Taskade assistant, and then version history for Genesis. I'm gonna show you how to publish an app and also how to clone an app, which is a brand new feature that we have. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. So I have a few samples to share with you today. I think I have four apps that I created for this live stream. I think people are still joining us, so let's give them a few more seconds. Okay, and if by any chance you guys are streaming from the app that I created yesterday, I was testing it just now and it worked, so I thought that was pretty cool. There's a few places that you could be tuning in from. So I think there's X, LinkedIn, YouTube, the app that I created, and also taskade.com/events. Okay, without further ado, let's just dive right into it. I'll do full screen. So this, let me see, what's the easiest one I can show? Maybe I'll show this one. Full screen. Okay, great. So if you're new to Taskade Genesis, so Genesis is basically our new app builder inside Taskade. So if you know, traditionally Taskade is like a project management software, and then we've grown to include automations, agents, and basically all the good AI stuff. So with Genesis right now, what we're doing is we are pulling it all together. So with Genesis, you can create apps with prompts, and everything is stored inside Taskade itself. And the best part about it is when you generate an app, all your data is found and hosted inside Taskade. So for example, if you have a lead processing form, all your leads will be stored inside the Taskade project, and all the automations that make your app work are stored inside Taskade as well. And if you are slightly more advanced, or maybe you know the basics of automation, you can even tweak the automation inside Taskade itself. But for this project, I don't have an automation. Okay, so this was what I created just now. This is my single source of truth, a simple app that I created just to host all of my all of the things that I need to do my work properly. So for this simulation, example, I simulated an SEO's daily work, so to say. So imagine you're an SEO executive or a writer. This is what you would need to do your job daily. At least that's what I think. So I made it such that there are quick access tools on the left. So if you want to monitor your Google Search Console traffic, you click here. Then I will show you there's a dummy because I didn't actually link it. And then SEMrush to track your keywords and competitor analysis. If you want to do it, you can do it. And then Google Analytics here as well. So so this is like a simple dashboard that I can just like leave open and never close, so that if I need something, I can just go here and find it. Because I think from experience, what I hate most is like trying to find documents on how to do stuff. So for example, I know that there's a copywriting style guide somewhere, but I don't know where to find it. So if I know that I'm going to open it every day, might as well just host it in the app, and alongside all of the other tools that I need, so that next time I need something, I can just find it in the app like this. And all of this was done via simple prompts. So I'm just trying to find use cases that you guys might find interesting. So these are all dummies, of course, but you can add in the document link here and you can make it work. So for example, if you have like SEO best practices, if you have some kind of content optimization guidelines, you can just edit here, and ideally when you click it here, it will link you to the document. But in this case, I did not link anything. I just wanted to create a front end to show you guys that it is possible. Yeah, and okay, so that was the first simple example. I wouldn't even consider that an example. It was like more to get warmed up for the live stream. Let me show you something cooler than this. Okay, so you know what? Actually, I'm more excited to show you this one. Yeah, this one is more like a lead processing dashboard that I created. I think this one will be more relatable. Or yeah, but even though this one is like for a music use case, so the use case I envision here is I am a ghost production company, like a music production company, and clients that I get from ads can, like when they land on the app, they will like somehow fill in a lead capture form, and I will then be able to access the form here, and based on what the client fills in, I then process the leads and assign them to my ghost producers. So yeah, so this is my ghost production studio. It's not published yet, so this is just a draft. And yeah, so this is how it works. This is the dashboard for me to look at everything. New clients, so you can either do a CSV import or manual entry. A project review, I think this is for, yeah, to see like how many leads you have, and yeah, the scoring of the leads, low priority. So for this example, I was just being straightforward. The more money they pay, the higher I score them. Yeah, so just to make it simple. Of course, I know lead qualification, you have a lot of other things, other factors to consider. This is just to keep the example simple. Producers, in this case, would be the people working for me. I see myself as the middleman. So I have access to all the producers, and I have access to all the people who wants to make songs. So the people who want to make songs will come to me. I'll see what they need, and then I assign it to my producer, get it done, and then I pipe it back to them. So these are my 3 producers. For this example, I'm only working on 3 types of music. So deep house, tech house, and techno music. So I have a producer that specializes in each of these genres. Okay, and analytics is just here. I don't really use it. I just, put it there. Yeah, I don't care much for it. Okay, so let's simulate a new lead. So let's do a manual entry. Let's do one. Let's do, oh, I have all this already. Mark. Yeah. Okay, phone number. How did they find you? Referral. So ideally, you would do like a CSV import or automate this whole process. But in this case, I'm just doing a manual entry just to, let's say if I don't have that many leads or if something went wrong, then I have to do it myself. So deep house, budget range, let's say this guy only has like $1,000, $2,000. I'm just bombing stuff. Yeah. Deadline, maybe this is not really important. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see here, it processes. I added in like a simple automation or rule to just automatically process it for me. So because I entered Deep House here, it automatically assigned it to my Deep House producer, this guy. And I can put a manual score here. So 2000, maybe let's just say I have a good feeling about this one. Let's put it like 70%. Okay, then I add the client. This guy's name was Mark. Okay. Adding client. Okay, then it should be added. Then I go to the dashboard. You can see that Mark is here. His phone number is here. His email is here. This was what he wanted. So he wanted a deep house track, the style of Kygo. Yeah, deep house. What is this level? This is an error. It should just be the genre, but no worries. Status here, inquiry. He was assigned to Alex, and then the score is 70 out of 100. So ideally, when you have more leads, then this is how you can track it simply. And I think I can edit the leads as well. Yeah, so that was Mark. Let's just say, okay, this one, jane@music2.com. The lead, I think I haven't edited it yet. So maybe we can put a score here, 50%. What music does she want? I don't know. So maybe we just assign it to someone, and then they can follow up from there. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's it. Let me see. And then here I have a dashboard to track the workload for all of my producers. So this guy has 2 active jobs. This guy has 2. This one only has no leads on and no active jobs going on. So perhaps the next time I get a lead, I could assign it to her. Yeah, and then some simple analytics here for you to take a look. Okay, yeah, and this is just a simulation of my Ghost production studio. Okay, and then yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. If I'm going too quick as well, please let me know. I'll be happy to explain what I'm covering here. Okay, so let's say I am happy with the draft that I have here, and I want to publish the app, and this is how I would do it. I'll click publish on the top right here, and I'll click publish. Give it a set. And basically what you're looking at right now, this is just a preview. I think after 20 minutes or so, the virtual machine would shut down and you would have to reload the page. So this page is not always live. If you want your page to always be live, you have to publish it, which is what I'm doing now. Yeah. And when you publish the app, it makes it available to anyone with the link. Yeah. So there we go. My app has been published and I can share it. I can embed the app if I want to, and this is a link to my app. Here we go. So this app will always be online. So it will never be taken down unless I take it down myself. Yeah, so if you just copy this link, you can share it with anyone. And yeah. And then let's say if you're in the business of selling apps, you can also do that. Let's say if you are good at creating dashboards, so maybe I know this dashboard is not great, but let's say if you want to sell apps instead, you could do it as well. Sell, or maybe not sell, but share. We now support the cloning feature for the apps, and this is how you do it. After publishing the app, I will click on template. Here we go, copy template link. And when you click that, this happens. It says template links, let others clone your app along with all connected projects, automation, agents, and media files. If you only want to share the app, use a publish link instead. So share template links only when you want someone to clone your entire workflow. So what this means is you don't just want to share the app, you want to share the app and everything that makes the app work. So your projects, automations, agents, media files as well. So when you share it as a template, you get the whole, I guess I would say, front end and back end of the whole app, sharing it with someone. So they could go in and have access to all the projects, edit it if they want, and use the template as like for themselves and not just the app. So they get the whole thing. So I think this is useful probably on an organizational level, or for someone that's selling like entire workflows. Like you draft out what someone would want, and then you just package the whole thing as a template and sell it. So this, if you remember a few months back, we were doing AI kits. So I think this is just an extension of AI kits, because AI kits for Taskade is just basically your whole Taskade workspace. So like agents, automations, what else? Agents of the projects, group them together as a kit, and you can share it. And but in this case, we are doing that with the app on top of it and sharing it for 2 people. Okay, so yeah, that's how you share the entire workspace. Let's see if I've left anything out. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you also have the option to toggle. So if you set it to public, it means that your app can be cloned and submitted to the community as a template. But right now, this submitted to community part is not yet live technically, because what we're planning to do is we are going to have a landing page in Taskade to showcase all of the community apps. So that's still a work in progress, but I guess when that goes live, we'll have more information. But yeah, we'll have some sort of a app marketplace or app like a central area to store all of the apps. So you can showcase it to the Taskade community. So private is like, if you only want people with the link to be able to access it. But public means technically fair game. Whoever has the link can access it. Okay, managed domains. These are like custom domains. So if you want to add your own name to here, what am I talking about? If you want to add your own custom domain here, you can do that. So Taskade domain will be like, it will end with .taskade.site. So this one could be like, I don't know, ghostproductionstudio.taskade.site. Okay. .taskade.site. What am I doing now? Ghost production. I think that was too long just now. Okay. And then custom domain, you can also do that. So workspace.yourcompany.com. I think there were questions about root level domains, but I think that's a work in progress still. Anyway, okay, so let's check it out. It should update on my app. Here you go. Maybe I have to, okay. Let me double check. Domains, Ghost production, update. Okay. Probably have to republish again. So if you've published your app and you click publish again, it's just gonna like refresh your app. So maybe if you make some changes here and you want it to go live, just click publish again. Okay, publish. Now let me check. It's not really following my domain. Let me see why. Maybe I did something wrong. Let me see. Try again. Okay. Try again. If this doesn't work, then I'll just file a ticket and make sure they know about this. Just give it a sec. Yeah, it should work because here is my ghostmusic.taskade.site. Yeah, maybe it just needed some time to update, but here you go. It now has my own custom name for the slug. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay, so this is my app. Okay, let me look at the agenda again. So I have shared the version history. No, we've shared publishing and app cloning. So now two more things. So one is the drag and drop image sample and the version history. So maybe I will show you the drag and drop image sample first. This one is pretty cool. Okay, this one is just a fun experiment. I'll show you after this. Okay, so this is a employee onboarding dashboard. So if you want to track like your employees onboarding progress, this is like a simple dashboard to do so. You can view the task and tick how much they've done, like so. Maybe entry here. Yeah, and there's a simple progress bar to just visually show you how far along in the onboarding your employees are. And then some simple training manuals here. You can attach resources here. And the cool part is you can also embed video into the app. So let's say if you have a featured training video, you can watch the video here. And yeah, I'm not going to play this because there's some kind of music there. So I don't really want to get into copyright trouble or anything. But yeah, if you play the video, it plays. So yeah, you can embed videos. It's pretty cool. Some reviews, feedback. Okay. But for this app, what I want to show you is, sorry, give me a sec. This feature, let me try and do that here. Oops. All right, give me a sec. Okay, so let's say if you want to change the look and feel of your app, but you don't really know how to prompt it, but you know what a nice app looks like, you can do that with the TAA here, the Taskade Assistant Agent. What you can do is, you see this attach a file. You can attach a file, and then I took a screenshot here. So you can just click and then open. And then now the TAA has context of like the image context. And what you can see is keep everything the same, but design the app there. So keep everything the same, but design the app according to the look and feel of the attached screenshot. So what it'll do now is it's going to look at the screenshot and then redesign the app to match the aesthetic from the picture that I sent. So just give it a sec, they redesign the whole thing. So this saves you time because if you already have like a MVP for the design and you know what a good website looks like for you or your branding, you can just screenshot that and paste it in the TAA, and then it will then design a app that has all the design elements from that screenshot. So it saves time. You don't really need to describe it with words. You can just paste pictures and yeah, really cool. So yeah, let's let it do the work. I'll show you this fun little app that I created. I haven't tested it yet, so I'll test it live. So this is a simple lemonade stand order tracking app. So imagine if you set up a lemonade stand and you just want to check order in, processing, and done. So yeah, super simple app. I envision like just a kid having a lemonade stand just doing this, something very simple. Let's see. I also have a goal of 20 cups. So my goal is to sell 20 cups here. So let's new order. Let's say someone Bob buys 7 cups. Let's see what happens. So let's see, Emma has 1 cup. Start processing. Mark is done. Mark is done. Yeah, so simple way to just track orders. So yeah, you can just keep your laptop open, publish the app, and use this as like a we call it like order management system. Yeah, so let's say Bob 7 orders. Let's do that. So yeah, see every time I sell a cup of lemonade, the thing fills up. So I have 7 more cups to go before I hit the target. So let's say this guy, let's try 6 cups. Tom, create, start processing, and I make it, and then mark as done. 1 more cup, and it's sold. Let's see what happens when it completes. Boom. Reach your daily target of 20 cups. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is just something simple that you can do with Taskade Genesis as well. Simple order management system. I have seen examples of people using it as like a restaurant order management system. It's pretty cool. It does require some work though to get it started. So I think the best way to do that is once we support taskade.com/ I think it's the landing page for to share apps, then it makes sense to have like a template that people can use. So once we support that landing page, I'm sure the team will be creating cool templates for you guys to use. So dashboards, order management systems, task management systems, everything, all the good stuff, and apps that takes time. We're just going to do it and share it with you guys so you don't have to start from scratch. Okay, it's still writing the file. Sometimes it takes a while. So just to recap your memory, I'm asking the TAA here to redesign the app according to the screenshot that I shared with it. So yeah, let's just give it a few more seconds. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the chat. More than happy to answer the questions for you. Just give it a few more seconds. It should be there now. Okay, let me see. There's a question from 1% which says, can we use Taskade table as a CMS for website? can we use Taskade table as a CMS for website backend through API? Like the Taskade table itself? You mean like you see, like a table? Oh yeah, so just fun fact, the Lemonade order tracking app automatically logs the orders into a Taskade project. So yeah, there you go. So you're saying if you want to, use this table as a website backend as a CMS. I am not sure. I don't think so, but yeah, I am not sure. I'll go and find out and I'll let you know. Yeah. Okay. I'll go and find out and I'll let you know about the Taskade table as a CMS. But I've never heard that use case before, so yeah, I'm not sure of the answer. Okay, so here we go. Based on the screenshot, and the screenshot was just the Taskade homepage. So if you go to taskade.com right now, you'll see it's like a purple dark mode background, similar to this. So what it did was it took the screenshot and it just redesigned the whole dashboard for me and kept everything the same. So yeah, pretty clean. Simple way for you to just save time, because now what you could do is you can technically just design your app according to your use case, and then right at the end, once your app is working exactly the way you want it, just paste a picture that you like and tell it to redesign the look and feel to follow the screenshot or the picture that you attach. So there you go. Okay, so we also have a new feature, and I think this is the final feature that I'm going to share today, and it's called a version history. I know this one has been requested by you guys quite a lot. So sometimes I've been trying to break Genesis before this live stream, but I couldn't seem to get it to break, which is good. I haven't hit the infamous token limit error yet, but maybe it's because all of my apps today are simple. But let's say if you hit like an error and your app breaks and you want to revert to a older version of your app, now you can from version history. So you restore the version. So this is the current version now. So there's one version here. Let's try. Yeah, there's a a preview of what the version is. So you just restore the version, and then there we go. Now the app is back to the version before changing the background and all that stuff. Let me see if I can change it to the version with the screenshot. So let's say if I made a mistake and I don't want this white background, I want the dark mode background. Let's see. I think it's this. I hope I don't break it. Oh, nice. Cool. There we go. So yeah, you can change it back. So version history is now live. So it should help you when you're building apps, and if you run across some error, yeah, just restore the version and it should help you a lot. Because previously, a few weeks ago, we didn't have this. So if your app broke, you'll have to hack your way through and find a solution. Yeah, and if you do come across like token limits or whatsoever, like some annoying bug, you can just usually you can just use the AI to fix the bug for you. So I don't have any errors today. I was kind of hoping that we'll come across an error during the stream, but no. So yeah, maybe that's a very good thing. Yeah, but if you do come across an error, just prompt the TAA to fix the error for you. And if it shows you like context limit or token limit, just start a new chat. Yeah, and it kind of refreshes the limit and you can start building again. Yeah. And I think I covered, yeah, that's it. That was my agenda for today. Something very simple. So before I wrap this off, let me just share this with you. So we have a Taskade subreddit here, and yeah, so this is our community apps mega thread. So I do want you to take a look at this and then just submit your apps here, and then we'll review it together. Maybe on the next live stream, what I'll do is probably I'll just go through some of the submissions that we have here, and then we can check out the apps that the community has created. So I'll send the link into the chat as well. Yeah, so this is on Reddit. This is our Reddit mega thread. So paste your apps here and then just give it some kind of description. So We have some pretty cool apps here. So this one was a breathing app, which was very cool. So sometimes when life gets stressful, you can just do some Zen breathing. Just yeah, I'm not gonna breathe now. But yeah, so some pretty cool and mindful apps from the community as well. There are also some apps. I know there's a cool one which one was it? It was a prompt improving app. Let me see. This one. So just enter your prompt here, and then it will evaluate your prompt, and then it will give you some suggestions and all that. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's all that I have to share with you guys today. Thanks for joining me once again. I can see that people are joining from so many different sources. So thank you. It's always fun to present to a lot of people. Yeah. Okay, 1% says music is not working. Music for which? What do you mean music is not working? Do you mean for the app, or is it a specific app that you have music for? Let me know, and then I can just text the engineers so that they know that if there's a bug happening or something. Let me just double check. Okay. So yeah, this let me highlight this. 1% said music is not working, but I'm not sure what you mean by that. But yeah, please reply, and then if you don't manage to reply before I end the stream, don't worry, because I can still see the comment, and I'll make sure that it gets fixed. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna hang around for a few more minutes. If you guys have any other questions, please just let me know. I'm still here. Perfect time to ask me questions. And if I don't have the answer for it, I'll go and find out the answer. And when I know the answer for it, I will post it on Reddit. So our community is mostly active on Reddit, our Facebook group, X as well. But I would strongly recommend that you join the conversations on Reddit and our Facebook group. That's where people are helping each other with the apps, and that's where we showcase some of the best apps that we have. So yeah, let me just share a link to the Facebook group as well. Okay. Copy link. Okay. So I am going to paste the. Here we go. Yeah, I pasted a link to our Facebook group as well. So do join the group alongside our Reddit as well, our Reddit subreddit as well. Yeah. So that's where the community is most active, and that's where we share tips and tricks. And usually, when the engineering team pushes an update, I update those social media platforms first. So yeah, if you want to be the first to know on like bug fixes and new updates for Taskade, Reddit and Facebook group is your best bet. Okay. Okay, that's about all the time that I have today. Okay, well, I see one question here right before I end. So that's timely. Okay, let's see. Hello. So if I create something like a table, starting creating the app from that is usually troublesome. Is there another way to start app from projects created? So you mean like if you have like a project already and you want to create an app based on that project, I think, right? That's probably what you mean. Is that possible? Yeah, I would think so. So usually, let me see what's the best way to show this to you. Okay, so this is now your workspace, right? So usually what we would do is you would just, you write your prompt here, create. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Sorry. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, so this is your Taskade workspace. Usually how we do use Genesis is like, build me like this, build me something like a landing page, build me a landing page, and then it goes ahead and builds an app and everything. But let's say if you don't really want an app, maybe you Okay, I'll give you two use cases. One is maybe you want to create projects, and maybe another one is you want to create apps from the projects. So let's create a project. Let's see. Let's grab a new app. Let's see if I have an empty workspace to sample this. Yeah, never mind. Let's just do this. Home. Okay, let's start a blank project. Okay, and then you can use the here, and let's just prompt the TAA. Create a simple to-do list for me, Kanban board style. Maybe I'll specify project for me. Project. Even more specific, Taskade project. So create a simple to-do list daily Taskade project for me, Kanban board style. Let's see if it understands that. Yeah, but from experience, it will understand that, and yeah, just let it do the work. While that's cooking, I have another question here. What do we do when input length and max token? Oh, this is the token error. So this one is, this token error has been bugging users and me as well, because sometimes when you're creating apps, it just appears. From what I understand is the token limit or the max token limit is not really like a, and I'm not deflecting blame here, this is just what I know. Yeah, so what you can do is when you have the token limit is to just create a new chat. Sorry, give me a sec, it's distracted me. So let me just, yeah. So if you have a token limit error, you can create a new chat, but other than that, yeah, that's the only thing you can do right now. Or just prompt the TAA to try again. As for fixes wise, I think this bug, we are consistently improving on it, but this is a bug from our LLM provider itself, so by Claude itself. So it will get better once Claude improves the context limit over time. But right now, from what I'm told, there's not much that we can do aside from optimizing the way we prompt Genesis, and I think there's one, was it truncating or something? It's like you compacting the prompts and making you have the same output with lesser tokens used. So optimizing your token use. But as for the limit, I think that's a hard limit that we have to deal with for now. But I'm sure the team will keep improving on that. Yeah. But that's all I know for now. And this issue has been bugging, I think, everyone for the longest time. I did share some tips and tricks on Reddit and Facebook groups, so do check that out. Yeah, so there are some interesting tips and tricks to ensure that the Taskade Genesis like doesn't use too many tokens. So yeah, kind of like hacky way, but yeah, it does work. Okay, so I told it to use a Kanban board, but it didn't really use a Kanban board, but it got me a head start for a daily to-do list. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, this was just one example. So I created this project based on based on a prompt. So I used TAA to create a project for me. And let's say if I really like this project, I can also create an app from it. So let's try. Nice project. Create an app for me that displays tasks from this project. The app must be, what do you call it, synced. This project and in a Kanban board style as well. Okay, so I prompted TAA. I told it, okay, nice, I like this project. So create an app for me that pulls data from this project. So that's what it's going to do now. Oh, wait, did I click away? Oh, I think I clicked away. Rookie mistake. Okay, let me try again. Okay, where did it go? Okay, yeah, so just let it build. Yeah, sorry, just now I swiped and it left the project. Okay, now we just let it cook. And once this is done, I would have created a project via prompts. And then once I like the project enough, I created an app from the project via prompts as well. So TAA, the Taskade Assistant Agent. Oops, what's this? Okay, some kind of error, but let's just prompt it to fix the error. Yeah. Oh wait, so that was what it was trying to do. This is not a usual behavior. Well, let's just wait and see what happens here. Yeah, but previously when I tried to create an app, what it would do is from that TA itself, it was able to create an app from that context. So right now, I think we might be looking at the first bug of the live stream. Yeah, might be a bug, I think. Let me see. Whoop. Oh, you know what? I think I know why. Because I created this on the home page instead of the. Yeah, it might be it. No, let me just try it again. What I mean was like, usually for Genesis, one folder would be one app, but I created it from home, so I think it doesn't really have a logic to do it. So let's try it again. Let's create um, let's say a new app. Yeah, sample. Let's try. Let's try and fix this problem now. Um, okay. So let's see. So now we're gonna do the process again. I'm trying to get it to create the project for me first, and then from the project, create an app for us. So let's see if it works now. Yeah, starting to develop some kind of block nodes as well. Okay, there we go. That's a simple bot for us. Okay, nice. Now create an app for me to showcase this project. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, so now it works, I think. Yeah, it should work now. So previously, I was trying to create an app from the home workspace or folder. So that's why it didn't work. So what we did was we created a new folder or new app. So it should work right now. Yeah. Okay. Give it a sec. Okay. And while waiting, if you guys have any ideas on what you want to see in future live streams, please let me know. Yeah. And okay, what's this? I think it's running through. Okay. It says that it's created the app. Let's wait and see. Let's refresh here on the top right. Can't see the app. Yeah, let's see if it can solve this problem by itself. Okay, let's just wait a little bit. Let's see. Try and see what it says. Maybe I'll play some music while waiting for it. Okay. Okay, it seems that I haven't been able to create an app from that. Okay, I remember a few days or weeks ago, someone went through the same thing. So I think I might have done something wrong. So traditionally, if you wanted to create an app, you would do so right here. Like you would just prompt it and say, create a beautiful Kanban board for me or something, and then it would create the app for you. But this time around, what I was trying to do is I was trying to go inside the workspace, create a project for myself, and let's say I like this project, and then I say, okay, create this app from me from this project. But yeah, it wasn't able to do it. I'm just gonna try one more time. But if it doesn't work, I'll let the team know. But yeah. So you say you've been encountering that problem, the same one as me. It needs choosing one of the already custom prompts for it to start before you recreate again. Okay, well noted. I think I will show this to the team. So basically, after I end this stream, this whole video will be published on our YouTube channel. I'll just show this to the engineering team so that they know what we are encountering, and then hopefully they can help us with this. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's some kind of preview issue. But yeah, so right now, if you do want to create an app, I suggest just going to the workspace and then creating it from here. If you try to do it from the folder or app level, I think there's some kind of issue that makes it not be able to create apps from projects. So yeah, I will let them know. Okay, and yeah, I guess glad that we found a bug so that we can fix it and get it to work ASAP. Okay. Okay, yeah, let me file that ticket right now. And otherwise, I won't hold you guys back. If there are any other questions, please do write a comment. Just send them in. So right now, after I end this video, it will be it will be published on our YouTube channel. Just leave a comment there, and I will answer it once I get to it. So yeah, thanks for joining me, guys, and don't forget to join us on our subreddit and Facebook group as well. The link is in the chat. That's where our community is most active, and that's the best place to get tips and tricks and find out how to use Taskade Genesis to the full potential. Uh, yeah, I'll be back soon with more updates, and maybe next week we will go through some of the apps that the community has created, and then maybe we'll review them together and see what they've built. Okay, guys, that's it from me. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.